Well, today a Brentwood neighborhood is off limits after a massive house explosion on Monday. Just before the blast, Officer Stephen Arkell responded to the home after getting a call about a fight at the house. Police say that's when Arkell was shot and killed by Michael Nolan. And now we're speaking to the neighbor who called 911. Our Sarah Conji reports in a WBZ exclusive.
The retirement community remains blocked off as investigators continue to do their work. We talked with the neighbor who called 911. She and another resident were sitting on their front porch Monday when they heard an intense fight.
All of a sudden we started hearing this horrible screaming and yelling and F-word this and F-word that.
The neighbor across the street from all the chaos Monday says her gut told her to call 911. She watched as Brentwood police officer Steve Arkell was invited into the house by her elderly neighbor, Walter Nolan.
He opened the door, and Walter was there, and he asked him in, and within probably 5 to 10 seconds, we heard bang, 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 bang.
New Hampshire investigators say Arkell was ambushed, shot and killed by Walter's son, Michael. Soon, police rushed Barbara Kingsbury, her husband and friend, into their basement.
There were bullets flying everywhere.
A short time later, smoke started to rise from the home, and then an explosion.
And all of a sudden we heard this huge explosion.
At that point, police evacuated all the residents, rushing them to safety.
The policeman kept telling us to look straight ahead, and of course we didn't. And when we turned to look, it was the biggest black clot I've ever seen.
Kingsbury, who was wheelchair bound, was then taken to the hospital so she could get medications left behind in her home. She did not know there were weapons inside the Nolan house, but described the alleged shooter as abusive. Had you ever heard Walter and Michael fight before?
Walter and Michael don't fight. Michael was the mouthpiece.
Barbara Kingsbury feels terrible about Officer Arkell's death, but she has no regrets about calling 911. She feels that if she didn't, more might have died. In Brentwood, New Hampshire, I'm Sarah Conji, WBZ News.